Welcome to Spittin' Silly, the Fortnite podcast where anything can happen, and it probably does. I'm your host, Jordan Swears, alongside my co-host, Michael Jones. Michael, how are you?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
He jumped right in.
I'm ready. No, I was ready.
I could tell he was ready that time.
That wasn't a jumping. I was done.
The question was posed, are you guys ready? And Michael shrugged and said he could jump in.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm not ready at present, but if you started, I can jump in. But I finished and was ready before you were done.
Now he's jumping.
No, I didn't. I didn't
jump in.
I walked.
He walked right over.
I put my phone down. I closed that. I deleted that last email.
He's over here jumping around.
He's jumping. And I walked in,
hopping, skipping,
and
jumping.
I said, "Yeah, buddy." Like that.
See, it sounded like he jumped there. But
right.
He walked up.
Well, right now, I jumped back to that moment where I had walked.
See, now we're jumping.
That was a jump. Now we finally had our first single jump.
Yeah.
After
really
you've
wants
been,
us to start
you've
jumping,
been yelling
apparently.
aliens for so long, one finally showed up. It doesn't make you right all those times before.
All the balloons, all of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Every single one.
Every
of them.
other jump, still a non-jump.
Those balloons are from another country. They're foreign villains or amateur weather balloon
or aliens.
Think about either way, $15 million to shoot it down. Let's fucking go.
God bless America.
Nick is giving 2 thumbs up.
Mission accomplished.
He keeps saluting.
I want Joe Biden on an aircraft carrier with a mission accomplished banner behind him.
I guess the thing is, when you say it's $1 million a missile, or $500,000,
don't
or whatever
forget,
it is.
one missed.
No, I know.
It's still sailing. It's just going around the world.
They did
The
waste
thing
one
is-
on a balloon.
The thing is,
I didn't know you can miss.
Right.
Maybe the balloon dropped like flares.
Yeah, I just never got.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Top Gun?
Ever seen the movie?
Yep.
Wow, it was. They weren't using 5th generation fighter jets.
The thing is, it's easy to be like $3 million for X. I can't believe it. The thing, it's always that much.
Yeah,
that's how much they cost, right?
Right.
The question is, couldn't you like pop the cockpit and just like shoot a gun? Couldn't you just, you know what I mean? Like have another guy like take out a pistol and
like,
just like
from the ground.
I'm just saying.
Did we need jets? A helicopter?
How much did it cost? It's like, Pete brought his gun in.
Yeah.
And he shot it while he hung out the side of the window. You don't need to shoot a $1 million missile.
One helicopter and a guy with a BB gun.
Yeah, really. You could have gotten a pellet gun or a 22 and just like pulled up and gone.
Couldn't someone take a laser pen and point it at the pilot of the balloon? At the balloon, and it'll go it'll crash. That costs nothing. They'll find that guy. They'll find him and thank him. Say thank you. You saved us from China.
Smart.
Thank you for lasering the eye.
Or from an alien, or from a guy who's just a fan of balloons.
Depends what altitude.
Yeah.
Because they all stay in their own lane.
Smart.
China likes to cruise at 60K.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's
that's
up
why
there.
you can tell.
They go between the levels.
Those other balloon enthusiasts that were chilling around 35,000 feet, they had to be taken out.
Yeah. Get them.
Maybe this was like a real 4D chess move from China, just to stick it to these other enthusiasts.
We'll just keep wasting their
Do you
money.
think they're done adjusting the radar?
Yeah.
They're just dialing it in.
Too much.
They're just dialing it in.
Hey, did you hear what happened? Yeah, Steve cranked it to the right. $10 million in missiles. Fucking idiot.
I think it makes sense.
Oh my God, there's some birds. Hang on. They're birds.
Bird strike.
Hang on.
Boy, that's what you get when you got Rooster in the cockpit.
There you go. Well, that brings us to another food court.
You didn't ask me for the timer.
What?
Either. You didn't ask me for
I
the
forgot
timer.
about it. I have a timer going.
I know, but then why do you ever ask? It's just an old conundrum because you're the one that likes it.
Also, we can't see it.
You're the one that likes it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't care. It's no problem. But you're the one that asks for it. So I'm just curious, is it better or you don't really care?
It's
Or
better
you
when
just-
the timer's
you're
here
coping.
for a longer time,
I see.
and then we can all read our
Right.
papers.
We are only doing one episode
Yeah, this is a
today.
half
That's
an hour
really silly.
also. So
Yeah,
We're not doing two more after
up.
this.
Oh, we're not?
he's lying.
I'm just poking holes in his logic immediately. Like he's a
Like
balloon.
a Chinese balloon.
Oh no, he's deflating.
He got me, and it cost $2 million.
Worth it.
Well,
Pay
he
up,
missed
sucker.
he
Worth
missed
it.
the first time. Second one direct hit.
Yeah, but it safely killed some fish. or something.
Hooray!
It's in Lake Huron.
Hey, this food court email is from the back of an episode where Michael read it.
All right,
We
let's
wanna
get to the
it here.
bottom of this
Right.
one.
This is from Jared, who runs Cheap Ass Gamer on Twitter, and you go check out Cheap Ass Gamer, and I think on Instagram too.
I
He just
know
runs Cheap Ass Gamer,
of because of you.
Yeah.
This is a great way to buzz market.
Yeah.
Your website.
We're buzz marketing
Jared.
cheap ass gamer.
I think it's worth it.
He's also buzz marketing our friend Dr. Ryan, he's just fucking getting
You've
here.
also, have you not just like had them post relevant things to this in which they know nothing about?
Oh, no, Jared will
Because
listen to this.
It feeds
he
both
just,
ways.
Yeah, he just will post shit and then
Right.
because he's like, he gets engagement.
You'll go. Eric will go
"What
check
is
out this
That's
post
the guy
from
who runs the
Cheap Ass
company
Gamer.
right there.
And it has not, it's like, what does it have to do with us?
Yeah, it's nothing, but it's like genius. It's
I love
fucking
it.
genius. Yeah, he's so smart.
Face Jam could learn a thing or two from
Yeah,
that.
Face Jam doesn't learn.
Posting it all on social media. Yeah,
We get learned.
that's true.
We don't learn.
We get learned.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, this
Don't
is from
think about
Jared.
it.
My friend Dr. Ryan likes to buy 2 boxes of mac and cheese. He then puts the 2 packets of cheese powder on 1 box's worth of mac and then tosses the rest of the unused mac. So he's using 2 packets on 1 thing of macaroni cheese, throwing out the rest of the macaroni.
Incredibly wasteful.
Yep. Do you have any ideas so Ryan doesn't waste food? Thanks. Also, yes, I showed him you could just buy extra cheese powder, but he said no. Also-
I do have some advice.
Okay.
Just use one cheese packet.
I agree.
On your macaroni.
I agree with Jordan.
That'll save. All of a sudden, you got 2 boxes.
Here's
Get this.
I agree.
2 boxes.
I agree because you're buying it's powdered cheese.
Yes,
Okay,
it
you're
is.
buying
Yeah,
powdered
right.
cheese.
Mhm.
I get I want it cheesier.
Yeah.
Just put real cheese in it.
There you go.
You could have
You
it,
can
yeah.
just have
It
a
doesn't
box.
need
You
to
can have a
be-
bag of shredded cheese.
Nick says add shredded cheese while still hot.
Right. So you make it like normal,
So-
and then just go, and then that cheese will just melt, and you get more cheese. I don't understand why the fuck does it have to be powdered? Powdered shit.
Yeah. Why do you want double the?
I
shitty
understand
cheese?
not being such an animal of buying extra powdered cheese. That also is weird.
Right.
Just have regular cheese.
The way Jared kind of
and
just
add it. I don't
describes
understand.
it is that like he doesn't even. It doesn't seem like there's a big desire to have double the cheese.
Right.
It's just what he's doing,
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
which
yeah.
I also don't really
like
get.
again. Maybe
And look,
maybe he just likes it like a cheesier thickness or something. I'm just saying, throw a little scoop of actual shredded cheese. You're done.
I am familiar with Dr. Ryan. I do not know him personally.
Okay.
I
You know
have
of him?
I know
can-
my reputation.
I can tell you all about him.
Okay. It's not necessary.
Reputation is
don't
right.
need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say.
Actually,
this,
don't. He doesn't want you to.
This does line up with his characteristics.
It absolutely does.
We do have some evidence, a defense
Yes.
from Dr. Ryan. Do you have that?
I do have it here.
Go ahead.
Ryan on the episode, on our Wiener Schnitzel episode on the subreddit r/FaceJamPod, he is _reflection on Reddit. He has posted, look, I don't want to buy a fucking industrial sized bag of cheese dust and have it sitting around. What if it spills? What if it goes stale? What if it attracts bugs? That part I agree with. I only eat mac and cheese like once a month as a treat, and it's just easier to buy 2 boxes, take the pre-measured, in all caps, packet out of one, throw the other away. They only cost like $1 a piece. Jared won't stop hassling me about this. I don't want a bunch of cheese dust just sitting in my house. All capitals. Stop.
This man is a doctor.
He is a doctor.
So
I will also.
He's throwing away the macaroni,
The
the
macaroni.
cheese dust, because that's confusing.
He's
how he
keeping
says
the
that.
cheese dust. I agree.
Well, he keeps saying, "I don't want cheese dust lying around," so it sounds like he's throwing out the cheese dust.
No.
Right,
He doesn't
but-
want to buy the extra cheese
Right.
dust that Jared is saying.
Right.
So he's
But
like, what if
he
they're
is.
supposed to? Exactly.
He is. He's
is.
invalidating his own
And-
Right.
argument.
He's just buying
And
it
he
over and
eats
over
it-
and over again,
Yes,
little
he
by
eats
little
it
by little
once
by
a
little.
month.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so he's gonna have it sitting in his house.
The thing that makes my
regardless.
fucking head spin here is that he's so take the pre-measured packet out of one of them. You're doubling it.
Right.
It does not matter.
Right. You're already
At
screwing
this
it
point,
up.
You're
Right.
fucking it
Pre-measured
all
is
up.
there's 2 each.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
Well,
2 macaronis and there's 2 cheese bags. What are you talking about?
The pre-measure is already out the window because
Right.
you're ruining.
You've unmeasured. But again,
yeah, they've already done the science
also,
for you.
now imagine this again. You have it once a month. You buy 2. You have 1, and then shredded cheese.
Yeah. But
It
here's
doesn't spill.
so-
Bugs don't come after it. They don't creep and crawl from
Now,
the night.
I don't even buy the bugs argument
You
because
just
it's-
buy a small bag, like a couple ounce, an 8-ounce bag of like assorted either cheddar, like a
Yeah.
sharp cheddar,
Yeah.
or
It's
a
your
Mexican
mac and cheese.
what?
You keep it in
What
your
a
fridge.
weird
It's
thing.
safer.
And again, Now, if someone were to say, I imagine this was our suggestion, hey, you should go buy this thing in mac and cheese. I can see someone going, no, whatever your suggestion is, that's too much work. It's way less than what you're already doing, which is insane and weird. And like you said, I'm not hoarding it. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You're holding on to it forever. Then you're eating all of it, then immediately buying more of it that you don't want or need. So you're just eating it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm not trying.
I would say the crime of food waste is a bigger issue here than the $1 or whatever
That's
it
right.
costs to
The
buy an
crime
extra
you're
one.
committing.
Yeah. So,
now, here's the thing.
We will get the real authorities involved.
I don't want to. I don't want to invalidate what you guys are saying about adding the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
However, I need to ask this. It's piggybacking off one of our other food conundrums. Does this make it into mac and cheese and shreds?
No, because the shreds are just going to melt.
But is that not what she's doing? I don't remember.
No. The shreds didn't melt.
Oh,
it was like, look, it's fucking shredded cheese.
On top
like
of
Jordan's
macaroni.
saying, if it's hot and you only add a little bit, the shreds will melt into the sauce.
You're right. That's why you're the judges here. That's why I'm simply asking the questions.
You may
and it's
disagree
good
with
to
our
know.
opinions, but there's logic behind them. Okay,
And they're always right.
well, obviously they're right. You can disagree, i.e., be wrong.
Yeah.
It depends on what side of the truth you want to be on.
So what's your ruling in the ruling of Dr. Ryan versus Jared here?
Well, I mean,
the whole thing is just quite nonsensical.
Right. So he just wants more cheese.
Yes.
So just put more cheese on it from another source instead of buying another box and throwing out the macaroni.
Mm-hmm.
It's also, again, unless, which I don't think is specifically stated anywhere, unless it's, I gotta have this powdered cheese I go nuts for.
Doesn't
It gets
seem like
me
he
off.
cares that much.
Yeah.
It seems to just be an amount of cheese thing, a texture thing, a flavor thing. I don't know. Again, just like whenever I make little cups of mac and cheese, usually for my kids, I usually do it because it makes it cool faster. But you do what you're supposed to. You do the water, the line, all that. You pour in the powder.
Yeah.
Mix it. Then when you're done, just do a little splash of milk.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes it creamier, but also it just cools it so it doesn't burn their little
Yeah,
mouths.
those kids can get in
Okay,
there.
I don't go.
Quick.
I'm not going. Why am I gonna buy milk?
Yeah.
Just for mac and cheese. It's just a thing I already have in my house, and I take it and I go, oh. I feel like you could do that with a bag of cheese.
And then after you do the
you're not even buying it for
after
this.
you do the little splash of milk, you throw it away, right?
Well,
'Cause you're
I
done
pour
with
it on.
forever.
I pour it on the grass so the earth can.
Oh,
drink
good.
it up.
That's
That's
good.
actually not that wasteful.
No, I give it back.
Good citizen.
I give it back from where it came, the ground.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure the way he's doing it violates his Hippocratic oath of doing no harm.
Well, I will say that Ryan, Dr. Ryan is a food monster to begin with, as he's won like 4 of the last 5 Mega 64 Christmas cast food
and
offs.
Hanukkah cast.
Oh, and Hanukkah cast.
What?
I think he lost finally, but he's a food monster. So congratulations, Ryan, and it sounds like we're ruling against you.
Well, here's the other thing.
But we do encourage Dr. Ryan, because I'm sure there are others that he has, to submit more.
Here's the other thing, which I think
conundrums he may
is a
have
little
that we can
unfair.
solve.
Okay.
I think there's a little, and I stand with, I feel like my opinion's in line with everyone's here, but I feel like there's just a little bit of bias from the both of you.
Oh, it's 100%. Yeah.
At least
no,
with
it's
your,
absolutely
with your
true.
closing speech of, let's figure this out, and then ended with, this man is a fucking psychopath. Nothing he says should ever be listened to.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was against some sort of oath that you should have taken, where you should have passed on airing the letter of a madman.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I'll save this one and, like a good doctor, tell all my friends internally all these really cool medical stories.
no,
like,
this is-
they do.
The real story here
But
is that
publicly I'll say, I cannot.
Right.
This is in good faith. I can't read this on air. Jordan, did you see this?
the real story is a friend desperate
Yes.
for help.
Yeah, it's true.
And so we're doing this for Jared.
Jared just wants to help his friend who refuses his
And
help.
by attacking him?
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to help.
Well, but
Really
getting the
does.
proper authorities involved. Us.
Yeah. There you go.
So stop wasting the macaroni, Dr. Ryan, please. We're begging you. We're commanding you.
No, yeah.
Or just buy 1 pack?
Yeah. If you want,
Buy 2 1-packs? I think
the
Stop throwing out macaroni.
I don't know.
yeah, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just saying, like again, it doesn't even. I don't even it doesn't seem like you need it that much to just buy one. Like he's like, well, I feel like he's using both cheeses because he has two.
Yeah.
But if he just maybe tried to have one, he'd go, I guess I don't need that.
Would he
one.
even notice the difference?
That's what I'm saying. Probably not. It's not. It's fucking powder. It's a double powder. Twice as much sand is so much better than one amount of sand.
Honestly, your
getting?
macaroni and cheese might start tasting better.
It's like. What are you doing? I'm eating macaroni.
It's so mushy. It's just thick and the weirdest orange.
It's fucking orange, dude. It's so orange.
It's turning me orange.
All right. Hey, Jordan.
What's up, Michael?
You need to make mealtime easy right now with delicious recipes made with fresh, wholesome ingredients. Don't worry, though. They're delivered right to your door.
Ooh,
no lines, no hassle. Just great tasting meals you can whip up and enjoy in the comfort of your own home.
You know what? This sounds like HelloFresh.
It is HelloFresh, yeah. And I like you could whip them up and have other people eat them, but I just like let's just cut to the chase. You need food. You should eat it.
I definitely need food.
No more handouts. Stop giving Eric your food.
Look
Make
at
the
him.
food, eat it.
Look
We're
at
good to
him.
go.
He needs it.
I'm hungry.
I leave it out in a little like container for him so that it's all
You gotta stop. He's
it
gotta
protects
learn-
his dignity.
He's got to learn on his own, dude. HelloFresh has 40 weekly recipes to choose from for all meal occasions, lifestyles, and preferences. Okay, Eric can take his pick from meals like soy glazed salmon with rice or mushroom and chive risotto.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Roll those
I
Rs.
can roll my R's. I was born that way.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
What more do they want?
They want a
I'll
personal
tell you what
experience.
else. With HelloFresh, you're getting seasonal ingredients picked at peak ripeness for quality you can taste. Ingredients travel from the farm to your home, then to Eric's stomach in less than 7 days. So you know they're fresh. Eric, what's your favorite thing about HelloFresh?
I like the HelloFresh is always there for me when I need them. I like HelloFresh. When I was thinking about HelloFresh, I was walking on the beach and there are one set of footprints in the sand because for that is when HelloFresh was carrying me through a delicious mealtime because they knew I'm busy. And that's when they take care of. No, I'm busy.
You have so much
They know
time.
I'm busy, and when I need to feed Eric my leftovers,
that's why you take care
HelloFresh
of.
makes it easy.
That's why you take care of meal planning and prepping. HelloFresh can help you do that, freeing up extra time on your schedule, which I wish I had more extra time. Oof. With pre-portioned ingredients, foolproof recipes. That's full, Nick, and full, right? And convenient doorstep delivery. HelloFresh makes it easy to get dinner on the table.
Well, if you have any time in your busy schedule, Eric, you should go to HelloFresh.com/FaceJam60 and use code FaceJam60 for 60% off plus free shipping. Oh, so you do have time.
He's not doing it. No.
Wow, all of a sudden he has time. That's HelloFresh.com/FaceJam60 and use code FaceJam60
FaceJam60.
Did you mean to delete that file?
Yeah, FaceJam60.
for
I get it now.
60% off. You can delete 60% off of your price.
Whoa!
Plus free shipping.
That's cool. I've heard also that it is, in fact, America's hashtag one meal kit.
It's true.
That's actually red #1 meal kit.
Oh.
It is trending though. If you're like Eric, you've browsed in incognito
I
mode.
only browse in
It's
incognito.
probably
No one
not
can
as-
find me.
It's probably not as incognito as you think.
What are you talking about?
They know exactly
Who?
where you are
They
and
all do?
exactly what's out. and what
Incognito
you're
mode,
doing.
like Chrome, like the Chrome browser
That's what I
itself,
use. I
is
use
a
the Chrome
Google
browser.
product.
No!
And
Gotcha.
Google made its fortune by tracking your movements online.
No. I've been using incognito.
Every movement's been tracked. Every move you make.
Up and down, all tracked.
I don't like it.
There's even a $5 billion class action lawsuit against the company in California where it's accused of secretly collecting user data.
No!
Specifically Eric's.
That's
user
where,
data.
and that's where I lived when I did it.
Don't collect my data in secret. Do it to my face.
But how could they do that? What was their excuse?
They say incognito does not mean invisible. So how do you actually make yourself as invisible as possible online?
invisible potion.
Yeah. Do the cape
Like a
from Harry
tonic?
Potter. He puts the cape on. Okay, so what?
Definitely not.
Okay, so what do you
don't
do?
use anything problematic. You use this ExpressVPN, like I do.
Oh,
Yeah. Turns out even in incognito mode, your online activity still gets tracked, and data brokers still get to buy and sell your data. I didn't even know that was a thing.
They got their own P&Ls?
so
They're
wait,
buying, they're selling. Stocks are going up. Stocks are going down.
On my data?
one of these data points is your IP address. Is that right?
That's what it says. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Now,
your
is there-
IP address.
is there
your
any-
IP and L address?
Is there
as well.
any way that an IP address can be like turned into
like real information? No, probably no, right?
Data harvesters use your IP to uniquely identify you.
Why are you
and
laughing?
your
This
location.
is terrible.
This is terrible news.
He was only in incognito
I
mode.
was in incognito mode the whole time.
But if you
Cool.
use ExpressVPN, your connection gets rerouted through an encrypted server and your IP address is masked. Just like the singers.
So every time you connect to ExpressVPN, you get a random IP address
It's
shared
Kermit.
by many other ExpressVPN customers. That makes it harder for third parties to identify you and harvest your data.
you already know.
Oh my gosh.
You
Best
already
of
know.
all, ExpressVPN. That's what it's called.
That's what it is.
That's
the
what
name
it
of
is.
Yep.
It's super easy to use.
So easy.
Okay, no matter what device you're on, phone, laptop, smart TV. I have all three. I don't mean to brag, but
Right.
I do own all three. Nick liked it. All you have to do is tap one button for instant protection.
They all
One button? Even I
Michael
can do
loves
that.
it. He's over here saying, I love this.
Wow.
Oh, man. So if you really want to get incognito and protect your privacy, secure yourself with the #1 rated VPN. Visit, Jordan, is that expressvpn.com/facejam?
That is what it says.
And you get 3 extra months for free?
That's expressvpn.com/facejam.
Go to there.
Go to expressvpn.com/facejam and you'll be left saying, whoa.
Oh,
How long was he saving that one?
Chris Pratt over here.
Oh, more problems.
Right.
Eric, how do you feel when you find a deal?
I feel so good.
Do you feel smart?
I feel so smart.
Do you feel lucky?
Oh my gosh, I feel so smart. and
Do you
lucky.
get excited?
Whee!
What about when you're surprised by a deal? Does it feel like you're getting a treat for free?
I go,
Thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes and deals is a thing of the past. So you can feel that way all the time
wow,
with
I love
Honey.
feeling that way all the time.
Whoa.
The highest of highs with none of the lows.
The only thing that is going to be low is the price.
Wow. That's pretty incredible, honestly. They should say that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
They should.
High feelings, low prices.
Yep. Here's how it works. Imagine you're shopping on one of your favorite sites. Close your eyes. Imagine you're on forever21.com. When you check out, the Honey button appears and all you have to do is click apply coupons. You wait a few seconds. Honey searches for coupons that it can find for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop.
And then you feel
is
smart,
so
lucky,
smart.
excited.
That's
I love it.
incredible.
Yep.
I have one slight adjustment, though.
Okay.
I think you should try this at a more appropriate website, I think, instead of Forever 21.
Yeah.
I think maybe you're looking at maybe like a 40 and Sporty.
Thank you. Sporty is really, that's very polite of you to say. Thank you.
Oh, I mean, I didn't come up with it. That's just the name of the store that you should be shopping
Maybe
at.
men's big and tall.
Yeah, well, that's that's my plan.
Men's old and small.
Well,
That's-
I was gonna say,
Stop setting him up! Stop setting him up!
you dress for the height that you want, not the height that you have.
So
Hey, can we make this bigger?
Yeah.
Sir,
So
I don't think we should. Make it bigger.
I wear a 2X
I'm gonna
and a
grow
40,
into it.
I wear a 40-40 pant.
That's why all those rat and grackle shirts were 2X.
yeah,
Tall
They're so
Eric.
big.
Recently, I've used Honey. My wife had some medical procedures done, and I bought
Exciting.
I bought one of those things that you put over the casts so you can take a shower without getting the cast all wet.
those are.
Did they have a name? Okay.
Bag for your cast. I
Cast
don't
bag,
know.
got it.
Yeah, when you start searching things like cast bag, and then it
And
really
it'll-
narrows it for
it'll
you.
show up.
But
When
don't
I-
worry, because then when you add it to your cart, Honey saved me 10%, so it was
That's
fine.
awesome.
So I'm saving money helping my small wife with her broken arm. I also used it on my phone, and so that was easy because you just launch.
Why'd you buy it twice?
No, I only bought it once on my phone.
He used his phone. He used
Well, you
Honey
used that.
on
I
his
also
phone
bought it on my
because
phone.
Honey doesn't just
I
work
see.
on
I thought
desktop;
you
it
meant
works on your
alt, you know what I'm
iPhone
saying?
too.
And that's true.
I got that.
You
I
just activate it on Safari on your phone
That's
and
exactly
you save
what
it
it
to
is.
go.
Two, not a two situation.
Yep.
Yeah, spelling's important.
If you don't have Honey, you could be straight up missing out. You are, in fact, straight up
not
missing
could
out.
be, you are.
Yeah,
That's the
and by
reality.
getting it, here's the important part: you'll be doing us a solid and supporting this show, which is
time.
again the important part,
The
and
only
it's
important
free,
part.
so it costs no money. So you just do it, and then everyone goes, "Wow, Face Jam's so popular."
Wow,
Let's give them money.
The Space Jam link is going through the roof.
Money, please. Get PayPal Honey for free at joinhoney.com/facejam. That's joinhoney.com/facejam. Get it now. Get it right. Get it tight.
Get it tall.
Get it
They're not
tall.
going to use that. You
Come
can't
on.
say get it right, get it tight.
Yeah. Get it tall.
Thank you.
All right.
Terrible.
Michael,
Terrible news.
Michael, did you have one you wanted to throw at us?
Yeah, I just took a stab here, and this one actually is real. I think this is maybe the most recent one.
Oh, okay.
Because I went to dig back in some of my flagged ones and realized we kind of went through a bunch of them.
We have. There've been quite a bit.
So
We have so many more too.
I
It's
just
so
like the
crazy.
subject line here. It says food court, whole, raw, and unpeeled.
Got it. Do you want me to read this or would you like to present it?
No, sure, you can do it.
Okay.
I mean, otherwise, what's he gonna do?
No, I mean, I just also don't want.
I'm just saying he can. I don't need to.
No, it's fine. I
can't-
wasn't attacking you.
I can read. This is from Connor. Dear honorable justices of the Face Jam Food Court and other presumably less honorable officers.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I mean, that's not.
You and Nick.
We're not less honorable.
case.
Whatever.
In case it was unclear.
Uh-oh.
Today, I present a case that seems a little different in format than ones you have previously ruled on. Before I begin, I'd like to make it clear that I know that myself and the other person I mention are both weird little freaks, and this is not normal behavior.
Again, this is
Hang
at
on.
this point.
No, here's my problem, though. Here's my problem. If they said that and moved on, it'd be fine. Here's the next part.
Okay, go ahead.
But given that,
No, but!
No buts.
Stop sending messages going, look, I admit it. I'm a fucking freak. But that's not how that works.
But given that, for a little context, I attended a high school that required all students to live on campus. For
Like a
2
boarding
years,
school?
I lived with a roommate who eventually became a dear friend. However, which is the same as but. When we first moved in together, we were basically strangers. For obvious reasons, the first month or two we lived together was a little awkward, since we both had to get to know each other as well as learn to live together. During that awkward phase, I noticed that once a week or so,
Oh boy.
I would come into the room and my roommate would be eating a whole, raw, and unpeeled lemon, taking bites out of it as if it were an apple.
I don't think there's a fruit that could have been said that's weirder than that.
He stopped.
it's lemons.
He stopped doing this. Is lemons. He stopped doing this after we got to know each other. Oh God, we stopped doing this after we got to know each other better. And while I never asked him directly about it, I always had the impression that he was doing it to intimidate me or show dominance. In the next few months, I will be starting a new job for the first time in a while, which brings me to the crux of this case. Is a lemon the best food to eat whole, raw, and unpeeled in order to display dominance over my new coworkers? If not, I would appreciate any advice or suggestions on what I should eat. Thank you. Sincerely, Connor.
What a question.
That's
What a
fantastic.
that's
it's
great
It's
email.
such a good question, and I love that the question isn't about what you think it'd be about.
No.
Doesn't question his friend at all, or what is it? Nothing. Going anyway. Now I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
What's your? I don't know to
clearly-
this day
Yeah,
whether it
right.
worked. And here's the thing: clearly, it did work.
It left an
Otherwise,
impression.
They wouldn't be. If it was like that didn't work, you would not be doing it.
Yes.
Exactly.
So, lemon's a good one.
Lemon is a great one, mostly because there are lots of fruits that have a hard rind or skin or whatever. That's like, ew, why are you doing it like that? But most of them are quite pleasant once you get through that. A lemon is probably the one fruit you're not going to eat on its own,
Yeah.
like in any manner.
Mhm.
So like to just eat it in that fashion adds another layer to it that I don't know can be topped by any other fruit.
Now, I don't know if that layer is dominance,
Yeah.
but it's certainly something.
Yes.
You've established something.
It's generating
chowing down
at-
on
at
that
the
whole
very-
lemon.
At the very least, it's generating intrigue.
Yes.
You know, when I read it, I guessed banana. I was wrong.
I was
Yeah.
going to think it was a
I
banana
was
too.
wrong. I was
And-
delightfully surprised.
And I did the same thing. I thought about it. I was like, lemon's worse.
Yes. I will say, going back to Christmas Cast one year, our friend Brian ate a whole raw potato, a banana with its peel, a whole grapefruit through the rind, and the lemon through the rind. And he said grapefruit was the hardest one to get through because the rind is so thick.
I bet, yeah.
Trying to bite.
thick. and
He's like
probably
not peeling it,
very
eating the rind.
bitter as
He's
well.
biting it
right.
apple style.
Now here's the problem there now.
Yeah.
First of all, that's more like a strongman.
Yes, I
fighting
agree.
thing. First of
Yeah.
all, if you're struggling, dominance is not what
Yes.
you're going to be inspired. They're going to go this
Right.
because if they don't know
Look
the
at this-
scale,
Yeah.
Look at this dude
now
struggling
if you've got
to eat this
another
grapefruit.
if you've got another dominance biter, they'll be like, no, grapefruit's the
Yeah.
hardest fruit.
Right.
But if you don't have that audience,
Yep.
they'll think it's an apple. You
Yep.
just look like an idiot. Here's the other thing to consider. I feel like off the top of my head that I can't think of a better fruit than a lemon, but just I think as much as maybe as effective and also doable, right? Where you're not gonna struggle beyond
Don't hurt
mentally.
yourself.
Right.
Don't hurt
You know,
your teeth. Don't hurt your jaw.
Whole onion.
Oh.
We've seen it,
Yeah.
and it tore a man apart.
It did. He took the bite and he went
And I'm
for
telling
it.
you,
Yeah.
Onion's a good one,
like
yeah.
a big, strong
Yeah.
man,
Oh, a
a
big
man who could take many blows, was immediately it just
Brought to his knees.
I'm just saying, you got to get through that. But
Yeah.
if you get through that, again, I'm not saying dominance. Something's gonna be said
Yes.
about it. Yo,
Yeah.
did you see so and so? They ate a fucking onion.
He just ate it. Yeah.
You're gonna cry and shit your pants while you're doing it. But like, if you get through it and you just get up and walk away.
I think this segues into another angle to consider. What is the message you want to be sending?
That's true.
Your
I mean,
roommate
it sounds
clearly-
like dominance.
Let's not.
Their words.
Would you see a man eating a lemon and go, this man is trying to assert his dominance over
Or
me?
In
intimidate.
the situation of walking in on your stranger roommate,
Yeah.
be like, what's he trying to pull here? Now, if you're walking into the break room at your office and you're the new guy, you don't want people, like if you're eating a whole lemon, people aren't going to go, this guy's trying to like intimidate us. They're going to go, new guy's fucking weird. Because I don't think that's the message you want to send. I think you want to generate intrigue and have a conversation opener.
Okay.
In which case, an interesting fruit would be something more exotic. Like, have you ever seen a horned melon?
Mhm.
It's the one that kind of looks like one of the spaceships from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the Namekian
Yeah,
ships.
that's exactly what it looks like.
And
yes.
it's orange and very spiky. Now, I'm not saying
Hurt yourself.
bite into that.
Right.
I'm
But he's
saying,
saying maybe.
I'm saying show that off.
Just show
like-
off what? Just
the lemon. It's very the melon. It's
No,
very interesting.
no, I'm just
looking.
saying it is
It's
interesting,
a conversation starter.
but-
you don't have to hurt yourself.
Here's the problem.
To be
though.
interesting.
Here's the problem, though.
Okay.
I agree with what you're saying. That's not what they asked.
Yeah.
They basically asked, "What should I bite?"
Yeah.
And you're
Right.
trying to take the food out of their mouth.
Trying to maybe talk them off the ledge.
I
Yeah,
understand
yeah,
that. I think
I
that's
can-
just
yeah,
a
I
different
understand.
conversation.
It's a
you
bell
know?
that can't be unrung. It's a fruit that can't be unbit.
Let me pose this. Let me pose this.
Go ahead.
Because this is something that I've also seen Brian do, the man who ate all of that stuff. And this is something he does regularly. And I don't think it's for intimidation. However, I was intimidated by it. When he eats an apple, he eats the whole thing.
Like the core and the stem.
He eats the whole, like,
There's a way to do that.
all,
yeah.
I just don't
all
know
the
why
way.
I would.
And when you see, here's
not
the
as
thing.
good.
Here's the thing. When you get down to like the rind and then you see only half a rind left, that's a pretty strong, like, what's going on here? What
Why is
kind
he
of
doing
man
it
is
this way?
this?
Right.
Right.
It's
Especially because an apple's a freebie.
Yeah.
You can just throw that shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're outside.
yeah. No
Fling-
one's gonna be like, oh man,
Oh,
apple
yeah.
cores.
Some dumbass would, and I'd rip their head off. So we'd be like, "Oh, I would say, are you a fucking moron?"
It'd be
Are you a
Johnny
fucking
Appleseed
moron?
because you didn't
That guy's
plant it.
An apple in the park. He threw an apple near that tree. That's delightful when you go. And I'll just throw it on the ground.
I do think a lemon is the most intimidating fruit to eat because
Especially if you're able to do it with a straight face.
right. But
Oh,
here's the
good
thing.
luck.
It's not just the rind. Like biting like an apple is fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just saw a guy with a peeled lemon eating lemon slices,
That in itself would be weird.
that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I think a lemon just is a lot of like, well, this guy's really
You know what I think you could do too, just to mix it up but keep it in the realm. You order like a tea or a water with lemon, and then you just eat all the lemons that come. Like if you're at
Whoa.
lunch with your coworkers, and then you take it out of the
you
drink.
just-
and
you start
eat-
grabbing everyone's
you
Move the
just-
water
You push it
aside,
aside,
and go,
and you
"This is-
just eat the lemon, and then you look to everyone else and you go, "You can eat that." That's
This is
how
what
you
I
do
or-
it.
this is why I
That's
ordered
how
them.
you do
Yum,
it.
yum, yum,
And then
yum.
everyone just sits there in
pretty good.
silence as you take every lemon
Yep.
from the. Oh, I ordered lemon waters for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And then you just go, I'll take that.
Can we get 13 lemon waters for the table, please? One whole lemon now. So
this is how I get them.
So what's your? I also want to say this strikes me as very similar to the guy who's like, I'm drinking a quart of milk every day because I need a thing. That's how this reads to me.
Right. And I didn't recommend the milk guy do that either. But
Right.
if this is what he's asking,
we gotta
is what we
discuss
true.
what's given
Yep.
to us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This
It-
person's clearly not asking for help.
No.
They're not ready for help yet.
If you want to take some of my other advice into account, go ahead. But
unofficial.
But if you need an answer, I can't think of a better one than a lemon.
Yeah, lemon's good.
I mean, you could try biting into a whole lemon, but that would be more of a risk. I
would say just try, just keep your options open for the lemon, right? Because you could do, there's some things you could do with lemons.
You could be eating a whole lemon, and then the next day you could get really small limes and then eat them like they're chicken nuggets. You know what I mean?
Or like sit down with a lemon and put a straw in it and just suck it.
Oh, like a cocoa nut?
Yeah. Like a cocoa nut.
So the ruling here would be that lemon is.
I think lemon's a good one.
Lemon's the go-to.
I think lemon's a good one, but they're expensive.
Yeah. That's true, and people fucking love them.
Right.
So,
well, as long as you just keep biting, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Go, it's lemons.
It's lemons.
I hope nobody out there's got an egg thing because it's still wild out there in the egg world.
Yeah,
eggs might be lemons now.
Eggs might be forever lemons, but they might just start calling eggs lemons and lemons eggs.
Whoa!
There's like a press release, guys. We've swapped them now.
Eggs is lemons.
When
and
you're
lemons
buying
is eggs.
lemons, you get these hard things that break. When you buy an egg, you get this yellow thing covered in zest.
we're solving inflation and people's problems.
What the fuck is wrong with all these lemons?
Yeah, excuse me.
Are they in here?
Correct. Sick cracked lemons.
Every time.
Great. You want some lemons and bacon?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh my God. I think from now on, the way I've been telling people about food court for Spittin' Silly is posing the milk thing to people, going like, "This is what people have emailed us," and they go, "What the fuck?" I think I'm
like
also going to
that
show them lemons.
I like that even internally and with the other, mutants we got to interact with outside these hollowed walls.
Yeah.
No one really understands what Face Jam is. They definitely don't know what Spittin' Silly is.
No.
People know what food court is and not Spittin' Silly.
Right.
Because first of all, dumbest name ever.
Yeah.
Second of all, we never call it the Spittin' Silly podcast. So people don't even know what it is. I was like, I do Spittin' Silly, and they go, what?
Yeah.
I go,
Face Jam presents
it's like our
Spittin' Silly.
second. It's like our second Face Jam
Food court.
podcast. And like, you have another podcast?
It's every other week.
And then it's like, well, yeah, what's it about? Well, we do food court. Oh, so why isn't it called that? Well, also we don't do that. It's just, it makes absolutely no
also, we
fucking
do
sense.
anything else.
Listen, we'll figure it out.
I mean, the thing is, I feel like we have figured it out. No one else has.
Exactly.
And that's their
Everyone else will
problem.
catch up.
Or they won't.
Very quick one because we're almost out of time. This is from Kyle. I'm often made fun of for my choice in soup. Well, it's more of a paste. I take Lipton noodle soup with extra noodle. It has to be extra noodle. And I add as many saltine crackers as it takes to make it a paste. I've been doing this since I was a child and is like a comfort food. All of my wife's family calls it poor man's soup. And thinks I'm crazy for liking it. I don't think it's that crazy, right, guys?
Okay.
So if we want to go ahead and just quickly rule on,
Why don't we just hammer him?
First of all, what's the name of the soup?
it is Lipton noodle soup with extra noodle.
Is it like
What the
Lipton,
fuck
like
is-
Lipton iced tea?
Yeah, what the fuck is
They make
Lipton
noodles.
noodles?
Yep.
They make noodles.
Yeah, it's like Campbell's. Like they make
It's
soup.
not like Campbell's.
It's like Campbell's.
Because Campbell's doesn't
Lipton's
also
is
make
like
iced tea.
Lipton.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Lipton noodle soup is.
I just think of an iced tea noodle.
It's the
okay?
same. Yeah.
All right.
It's this. It's poor man's soup.
I mean, it definitely
Weird.
First of all, I didn't even know they made Lipton soup.
I did not either.
I was pretty much Campbell's or Progresso.
Progresso.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
Progressive. That's insurance.
Progressive soup.
Yeah,
Extra
Progresso,
noodles.
You get the Chicorina, or like I think it's called Italian wedding.
Okay.
Italian wedding
Oh yeah,
soup's a
yeah,
good one.
yeah.
That's
Wedding
a
soup.
fucking
Yeah, yeah.
good soup.
Mhm.
So he's talking about basically a standard noodle soup, not
Yes.
even chicken.
Right.
No chicken.
With extra noodles.
Noodle and broth.
noodle and broth,
And
extra
extra
noodle.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I get the saltine thing.
Is he
That
buying?
makes
Is he
sense.
buying 2 cans and just
No,
throwing out the broth?
No.
Okay,
No.
Just making sure.
I get now, and especially this is going to resonate. I can say because I know it doesn't with people in Texas. Depending on where you live, soup is a big fucking deal.
Yes.
right. Like especially in colder places. I say on the
yeah.
East Coast just
like a
because.
chowder.
I mean, it's literally like it's fucking cold to eat soup.
Yep.
Now you can eat soup when it's not cold, but that's like a luxury. People eat soup to not die.
Right.
Right. Just like you come in as you're fucking free, just like I just want.
I
soup.
need a soup.
That's why there's such cool, robust soups filled with actual meats and shit. Noodle soup is like, I want soup. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's just like, I might have that here. I get that. I get the like hot soup with a saltine or whatever.
Yep.
You dunk it in. You let it start to get soggy.
Let it start.
Almost like burning a marshmallow.
Yeah.
You leave it in the fire a
You
little
gotta
bit.
get it just right.
You take it out, and right as it's starting to get soggy, you bite it, and it falls apart into your mouth.
Yep.
It breaks off, and you get all the soupy goodness. You get if you like put salt and pepper or whatever in there, you get that in there. You don't add all the crackers to the soup.
This man is making
Kyle
something
does.
You're
else.
trying to create that in your mouth in the bowl.
Right.
And things in your mouth shouldn't be out of your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Right? Once they go in, it's like you saying someone, hey, try this food that is basically like I made it in my mouth. Want it? I don't understand.
it's
Just
like-
dip the cracker
is,
and eat it.
that
like
is exactly what he's doing.
It's like dipping a chocolate chip cookie in milk and eating it, or
Yeah.
putting a bunch of cookies in a bucket of milk.
Right. Until all of the milk is absorbed and you just have a pasty cookie.
And then you
milky
fucking
thing.
suck it down like a monster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll tell you this, Kyle. It doesn't
Evil.
sound good.
Just
No.
evil. I'm
Yes.
sorry.
And look, we will never say don't eat it,
Yeah.
but we will say you get what you deserve. Like if you're gonna eat something weird and your wife's family's gonna hammer you for it, you probably deserve it.
But again, the craziest part about it is, again, like in my head,
this bed.
in my head, that's what it is. You're doing the cracker absorbing the soup. It's like a bread
Right,
absorbing
yep.
sauce. Like you get that. You can't go too far.
Right. Otherwise, it's not good. To me, this sounds.
That's crazy.
it sounds so
you're
dry.
making
Yeah.
baby food.
Yeah, it sounds so
it is.
Doing.
It
You're
is
making baby food.
It is baby food.
like it's breaded noodles without it being fried or
Yeah.
something. Like it just doesn't sound like it's got good
Also,
texture
I mean,
or anything.
I
to
get
it.
the texture sounds insane because again, the nice thing about it is even sometimes you fuck it up. You dip the cracker in too long and you bite it and you go, oh, I put that one in too long.
Yeah.
Guess what? Everything isn't ruined.
Yep.
Right.
The next cracker, don't do it
You
as
got
long.
some margin of error.
You fix your mistake. Once you've crackered the soup, it's like, we've gone too far.
And this guy crackers the whole soup.
I mean, that's
You can't cracker the
live in your filth.
So what do you think of what's the ruling here?
I think the answer to his question, right, guys, is in fact
What was he asking? Was
wrong.
right?
He said it's
good,
not
or
it's not that crazy, right?
It's, I mean,
wrong.
again, you've taken a not only already invented method, but a well-loved and very effective method, and you've bastardized it, thinking you've made something new.
Correct.
It's not like you created this and you've recreated dunking your crackers and you've destroyed it.
Yeah,
You've
taken
killed
it too
it.
far.
It's all
You've
gone.
taken it too far.
You flew too close to the sun.
Yep.
Just try a cracker.
Yeah,
just,
dial
try,
it back.
just try dunking it.
See if you still like it. See
maybe
if it
you-
still scratches that itch.
You know the only time what they're saying is acceptable in a little degree if you buy the mini oyster cookie ones.
Oh yeah,
the
just dump
crackers.
them all in there.
You dump them in, but they're like smaller than cereal.
Yeah.
And you're munching them before they. You're talking about. It sounds like he's talking about glass in the whole bowl of soup.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, just
He's probably
like
taking
all
a whole like
Well,
roll.
yeah, all the cracker rockets are like, it's like glass the target, and then the soup is like, well, they missed the first one, but the second one hits the soup.
$2 million down the
Yeah,
drain.
$2 million of crackers wasted.
There
But
you
the
have it.
second one, soup sludge successful.
So the ruling is that it is crazy. Don't
It's
do
crazy.
it. It's
Yeah, don't
crazy.
do
Yeah,
that.
that's
Sorry,
no
bud.
way to eat soup. Soup already sucks, and you're making it worse.
Well, that's
Damn, known soup hater.
there. You go. There's food court. You can email us your food conundrums.
No, that was Spittin' Silly, right?
Face Jam.
Should we
Face Jam
rename
presents
Spittin'
Spittin' Silly Food Court.
Should we rename Spittin' Silly Food Court, even if we don't do it every
no.
time?
We should
No,
rename
just to
the,
trick. No, just to trick people into listening to it every episode.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
we should
food
rename-
court. I love
Yep.
it. And then we
We
won't
should
do
rename
it.
the episodes that are food court.
Yeah, they're food court.
So then Spittin' Silly becomes every 3 weeks,
Oh,
but every
geez.
other 3 weeks.
When are we starting our
Every other
Thursday
week for
show?
3 other weeks.
Maybe
Can we
just
do a Thursday show
can we
every
just-
17 days?
Can we- Guys, Food Court might be an every 17-day show on Thursdays. Sit tight. You can email us.
We got to wait for the Thursdays to line up.
FaceJamPod@roosterteeth.com. Send us in your food conundrums. Dunk on a friend, I guess. Dunk on yourself, really, is what we're looking at here. Boy, these are some crazy ones. And don't forget, we'll have some split decision stuff coming up. I think the next thing we're going to be doing is going back, finding some split decision stuff, and seeing what we can make a real ruling on
Okay.
for Face Jam Food Court. Our
So
honorable
that,
judges.
so that we can have spoken.
Yeah, has spoken. Yeah, for he liked that.
He did.
Honorable judges Michael and Jordan. That's
It's a
good.
ShopRite can sale.
Nice.
They were like 20 cents for cans.
Oh wow! Think of how
Dude,
much.
get them while they're hot.
Think of how much soup sludge you can make.
Not just soup,
Yep.
tomatoes,
Genius.
whatever. It comes in
you-
a can.
Lemons?
You want to do the outro?
No, I don't know where it is.
Did you send it to him?
He probably did.
No, I
but-
thought he
Usually
had
we have
it.
a paper.
Yeah.
We usually do have a paper. I'm not gonna say. Of course, he did send it to me, but
Yeah.
I clearly wasn't ready. with
You
it.
had that email you were looking at to get ready for?
Is it from Griffin West? Is it in that?
No.
Oh,
It might be from Eric.
Yeah, I think it's from me.
just me? Just you?
I mean, no, it's probably to both of you.
Oh.
Where it says outro, and it's from the.
Well, just hand me your phone, please.
Oh, well, that's
Oh, you
way
can hold it.
easier.
Oh no, I was handing. Sorry, I was handing.
Oh,
it to you.
okay. I was like, you didn't want me to.
No,
touch
no,
it.
no. You're good.
I don't want to get my.
This is a
my
great
grubby
way
little hands
Yeah.
all over
to
it.
end the episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Every time.
listening to Spittin' Silly or Food Court. Don't forget to listen to a new episode of Face Jam next week. That's right, next week. Tell a friend or a new enemy that you made because you dunked on them hardcore in Food Court about the show
Or
where we
someone
do
you
whatever we want.
intimidated.
Intimidate the shit out of them with this lemon trick. You won't believe it. Goodbye.
Dr. Ryan's hate this one lemon trick for intimidation.